Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be. You are now live with the Psychic Couple. I'm Jen.
I'm Chuck, and we are 5 minutes early because we've had some technical difficulties. In the past, we started recording early. You are on Facebook Live.
Yes.
We are on YouTube Live. And we are on Twitter Spaces. So it looks like it's working. Starting at 7, we're going to do our Love is in the Air, our St. Valentine's Day special. And we are going to go through all of the questions, no matter how long it takes us.
Oh, okay.
But before we get into any questions, we will be going through some interesting facts about Valentine's Day.
No, first, before any of it, it's the tools of protection.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's how we always started out, with the tools of protection. But, yeah, it goes live in 4 minutes.
Hope everybody has had a nice weekend. I certainly did. I had a nice birthday party. My family surprised me.
Yeah, we had 3 days with our daughter who came down, who lives in another state, and she came to spend 3 days with us during the middle of the week, and we got to spend 3 wonderful days with her. And then this morning we had my sister and our niece that came
Go
to visit.
spend some time with us and see the puppies. And then my brother-in-law went and shoveled us out.
Yeah, unexpectedly and surprisingly, I look outside and he's out there with a shovel. Do you mind if I do a plug-in?
I'll go right ahead.
Okay, Psychic Couple. Our website is psychiccouple.com. That's Psychic Couple, all one word, .com. That's psychiccouple.com. We also use the website of cbezio.com. That's cbezio.com. We also, as part of the Society for Spiritual and Paranormal Research, have 2 other websites. That's paranormalnews.org. That's paranormalnews.org. You're only supposed to be reading that one page. You don't need to be playing with volume.
I'm not trying to play with volume. I'm just trying to get it to acknowledge me and stop with the...
You didn't need to be flipping it. I made it so that it zoomed in so that you could read it.
It or nothing. It went dark.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to this technology, honey.
Yeah, well, we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've never played with a mini.
6, 7.
I played with the real deal.
8.
I'm used to the real deal. Mine's bigger.
Oh, your regular iPad. Mine's an iPad mini. It makes a big difference.
Mine's bigger.
Size don't matter. We got 1 minute, folks.
That's what y'all think, size.
Live with the live psychic readings with the Psychic Couple, Chuck and Jen. We'll start in 1 minute at 7 p.m. We are on now until we finish all of the questions, because this is part 2. If you are listening to us live now, we started the show a little early to make sure that we're not going to have any technical difficulties, because we are broadcasting live on 3 different platforms. That's Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and on Twitter Spaces. The number to call in case you were just wondering, is 860-866-4793. 860-866-4793.
I just found it. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
806-866-4793. Yeah.
You want to know how to ask your questions during the show? You can ask your questions during the show directly through the Facebook Live, the Twitter event. We are an audio show only. So if you are seeing a black screen, or if you're seeing what looks like you're looking at the ceiling with a rose helium balloon, which I'm going to move right now,
You could have left that there. It's Valentine's Day.
it's Valentine's Day. Do you think they really could tell that it was a helium balloon? And a rose? That's a rose for Valentine's Day in the corner. It is now 7 o'clock.
And without further ado, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. You are now live with the Psychic Couple. I'm Jennifer Bazile.
I'm Chuck. And this is our special day, special time, February 13th, 2002. We are live on Facebook Live. We are live on YouTube Live. And we are on Twitter Spaces. Yes, this is Love is in the Air. Our St. Valentine's Day special continued. We didn't get through all the questions in the first part one, which we had on Tuesday. So we are doing tonight for a special day, special time. And we will be back this Tuesday, February 15th, for our episode of Live with the Psychic Readings. You ask one psychic question, and we answer that one psychic question. So Jennifer's working her magic now, getting warmed up. She needs to tap into the acoustic records. The number to call in is 860-866-4793. The Psychic Couple's website is psychiccouple.com. That's psychiccouple.com. And without further ado, we always start our show with the tools of protection. Okay, I want everybody to clear their minds. Happy thoughts only. This is a drama-free, happy place, okay? Please, my Lord, surround us with the white light of the Holy Spirit. Surround us with the golden ring of love and fill it with the green, flowing, healing energies. Please use as the shield for protection, as the sword for defense. Please surround us with a double-sided mirror that repels all negative energy and allows only positive, influential energies to flow freely. I love you, my Lord God and Jesus and Asna. Amen.
Amen.
We are chatting live on Facebook Live. This is an audio-only show. So if you see a black screen, don't worry about it. If you see in YouTube Live, we have it's bouncing around right now, a little red Mylar rose balloon for Valentine's Day. And
Put it onto the screen.
did I? Yeah, I messed it up. And on our February 22nd, 2022, yeah, that's the 2222 show. That's right, 2222 show. Jen will be talking about her near-death experience. So without further ado, before we get into questions and how to ask your questions, St. Valentine's Day facts.
Alright, I gotta bring it up again. It went dark.
St. Valentine's Day wasn't just one person. You may already know that St. Valentine's Day was named after a patron saint. St. Valentine's Day, or St. Valentine, but there's actually some confusion surrounding which St. Valentine the holiday technically honors. According to History.com, there are at least 2 men named Valentine that could have inspired the holiday, including one Valentine who was a priest in the 3rd century Rome.
As the story goes, this Valentine defied Emperor Claudius II's ban on marriage. He thought it distracted young soldiers, illegally marrying couples in the spirit of love until he was caught and sentenced to death.
No.
Another legend suggests that Valentine was killed for attempting to help Christians escape prison in Rome, and that he actually sent the first Valentine message himself while imprisoned, writing a letter signed "From your Valentine."
Number 2, Valentine's Day has its roots in ancient pagan festivals. Though some historians believe that Valentine's Day commemorates the death of St. Valentine's on February 14th, others believe that the holiday actually has its origins in pagan fertile festival on February 14th. Others believe, called
in the pagan fertility festival called Lupercalia, which is celebrated
on the 15th.
February 15th in ancient Rome. Dedicated to Faunus, Roman god of agriculture. The Roman founders, Romulus and Remus, the day was celebrated by sacrificing animals and smacking women with animal hides, a practice that was believed to encourage fertility. In the 1300s, it officially became a holiday associated with love. At the end of the 15th century, Roman Pope Blasius officially declared the date of February 14th St. Valentine's Day. It wasn't until the Middle Ages, though, that the holiday became associated with love and romance, a tradition that first started from the common belief in France and England that birds started their mating season on February 14th.
Cupid has its roots in Greek mythology. He's the charming cherub that appears on Valentine's Day cards, often depicted with a bow and arrow. But how did Cupid become a common symbol of Valentine's Day? According to Time, the figure can actually be traced all the way back to 700 BC to the Greek god of love named Eros, who was actually a handsome, immortal man. Wow, sounds a lot like me.
Oh, God.
With the intimidating power to make people fall in love. It wasn't until the 4th century BCE, or before the Common Era, that the Romans adapted Eros into the image of a cute little boy with a bow and arrow, naming him Cupid. By the turn of the 19th century, Cupid had become linked to Valentine's Day due to his love-matching powers. The first Valentine's Day was the first Valentine was sent in the 15th century.
The oldest record of a Valentine being sent, according to History.com, was a poem written in a French medieval duke named Charles to his wife in 1415.
See, of course it would have been a Charles sending it to his wife.
Charles penned this sweet note to his lover while he was imprisoned in the Tower of London at just 21 years old. One of the lines in the poem, "I am already sick of love. I'm already sick of love, my very gentle Valentine. Swoon."
6. Not until 1840 did we get the first mass-produced Valentines. People started exchanging cards and handwriting letters to both lovers and friends during the 17th century. But it was in 1840s that the first Valentine's Day cards were mass-produced in the U.S. and sold by
Esther A. Howland, known as the mother of the American Valentine. Howland is credited with commercializing Valentine's Day cards in America, and she is remembered for her elaborate crafty cards made with lace and ribbons.
Number 7, the trading of giving Valentine's Day flowers dates back to the 17th century.
Giving red roses may be an obvious romantic gesture today, but it wasn't until the late 17th century that giving flowers became a popular custom. In fact, the practice can be traced back to when King Charles II of Sweden learned the language of flowers, which pairs different flowers with specific meanings, on a trip to Persia, and subsequently introduced the tradition
to Europe. The fact that giving flowers then became a popular trend during the Victorian era, including on Valentine's Day, with red roses symbolizing deep love.
Today, Americans spend a lot.
Number 8. Today, Americans spend a lot on love.
According to the National Retail Foundation, Americans spent over $20 billion on Valentine's Day gifts in 2019, and we're expected to spend a record-breaking $2.7 billion for 2020.
2020 was not the year of love. That was the year of COVID, baby. COVID.
$2.4
not
billion
Cupid, COVID.
on candy alone. People also expected to spend an average of approximately $196 for Valentine's Day, with men spending around $291 compared to women spending $106. Americans, all right, number 9.
Wait. Men spending $291 on their woman, and a woman spending $106 on their man?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Who's the more romantic here? A man or a woman?
There's probably a lot more of her involved than hers.
$291? Why does a woman get more than a man? Equality! We are in the 21st century.
There's a lot more involved with her than there is with him.
Oh, typical woman to be complicated, confusing, don't know what...
Oh, there's probably fancy lingerie and...
Oh, that's for the man.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to wear, but for the man.
Yeah.
Oh. So if I bought...
He gets it in other ways.
If I bought it... Oh, you can't put a price tag on that?
Exactly.
Love.
It's where she makes up for it.
Oh, she's making up for it. and up for it for 32 years, folks. And counting.
Behave.
In case any of you are wondering, Jennifer and I are both suffering from a good old-fashioned New England cold, yes, known as bronchitis. So if we do sound a little sinusy, if we sound a little congested, we do apologize for this. We were a little bit late getting out our TV show this week, Spiritual and Paranormal Experiences. But you know what? The love within each one of us and wanting to bring this show for Valentine's Day is just too overpowering. Cupid has struck us right in the
Heart,
yes.
Yeah.
That's not where Cupid strikes you. He strikes you in the buttocks.
I know, it's how I got me to marry you.
Well, he might strike me in the heart, but he's right up your anus, baby.
Oh,
or Uranus.
Nice.
The new political correct name is right up Uranus.
He's in my planet?
Yes.
That's what I thought you said. Alright, let's
Number
get back to our
9.
list.
Number 9. Did Americans spend send 145 million Valentine's cards each year?
According to Hallmark, a whopping 145 million Valentine's Day cards are exchanged every February 14th, and that's not even including all those kids' Valentines exchanged in classrooms. This makes Valentine's Day the second biggest holiday for exchanging greeting cards after Christmas. And how sweet, teachers receive the most Valentine's Day cards annually, followed by children's mothers and wives. Needless to say, we've come a long way from 1913, which was when Hallmark cards produced their first Valentine's Day card.
And number 10, and they also spend millions of dollars on gifts for their pets. Of course!
Hey, furry friends need love too. In fact, around 2.6 million Americans households gave Valentine's Day presents to their dogs in 2020, and more than 17.1 million picked up gifts for their cats. All in all, American households spent an estimated $751.3 million on gifts for their pets on Valentine's Day.
And this came from Good Housekeeping. And if you would like to know more about some interesting facts on Valentine's Day, I have the link. It will be posted right there on our Facebook page at Psychic Couple. It will also be on our website at psychiccouple.com. That's psychiccouple.com, all one word, psychiccouple.com. Jen, you got your mojo up and running? Because we're going to go right into getting some of these questions answered that we didn't get to the other day. Excuse me. I am going to do my best to try to not cough, but I can't guarantee anything. So, where we left off does not have a name. But, okay, some of the criteria to ask your one psychic question. We would like your first name. We would like the state, city, and if you're not in the United States, the country. We also need your birth month and your birthday and your one question. Since this is dedicated all to one question about love, romance, relationships, there is one that is specific for relationships and a generic question of what do you see for me for the coming year when it comes to love, romance, or relationships. So if you pick up anything, Jen, if it's a general question, then you know what it's about.
Yep.
First question does not have a name. No state, no city, state, or country. But he was born on January 31st.
How do you know it's a he?
Go to psychiccouple.com. That's psychiccouple.com, and you will see my face on that page, and you will know why I know it's a he. I'm just picking it up. Male. It's a male energy. A male energy is asking this question, and it's a relationship question. How long is a good time to start dating after your spouse has passed away?
Well, that is really up to you as when it feels right, when you find the right person, when you're able to let go. I'd say anywhere between 3 and 5 years.
It's interesting this question came up because recently, as recently as yesterday, naming no names, we found out that
a friend is having issues with the same thing.
Yes, the very same thing. Finds out that one of her parents is dating and a child of a parent who is dating. Will they ever be comfortable with a parent dating and in a relationship with someone other than their parent. That is something...
With the other parent being dead.
Yeah. That is something that is a very, very complex issue. And that involves more than just love is in the air. But I would say...
Well, the adult child has to learn to stay out of the relationship.
Traditionally, you must wait a year.
In a lot of traditions, yes.
Yes. But in this person's case, they have waited long enough.
It's been 2 years.
They're lonely.
Yes.
And it's time to move on. Not forget, but it's time to live your life. Like you've always said, Jen. The living is for the living, and the dead is for the dead. So if you're alive, go and live. And part of living is loving. And that means being involved in a relationship. So, yes, mystery person who didn't give their first name. You've been lonely long enough. It is absolutely fine. Now, will they too have problems with siblings? I don't think they're going to have problems with their own siblings. They're going to have problems. I don't think they're going to have problems with their own children, but they may have some difficulties with their own sibling. I think a sister who was best friends with your wife is going to have a lot of issues with the fact that you're dating somebody else. Moving on, another person without a name and without a state. We really would like, so that these cold readings are not so cold. We really would like your first name, city, state, and country, birthday, birth month, and your question. So the next one, I don't have a name, and I don't have a city, a state, and a country. You don't have to add country if you are from the United States. But if you're out of the United States, if you would please add your country. But their birthday is February 22nd. At how old is it that you need to decide that you are bisexual or gay?
You don't need to decide. You can stay bisexual.
Or gay. But when you decide to go into a romantic relationship,
you stay steady with that person. You don't keep flip-flopping.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't be... You gotta stay with that. We live in a society that, will accept homosexuality and all the categories or whatever. We are accepting that, but we're not accepting multiple partners as being acceptable. Will one day that come true? It was in the past, and it's still for some religions and some cultures. But right now in the United States, and for this person, you're not deciding that you are bisexual or gay by deciding to settle down with the one you love. You are settling down with the one you love. Whether you're gay or bisexual is irrelevant. You are settling down with the one you love, and that's all that's important here.
Yeah, whoever makes you happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
That's why I tell my children, whoever makes you happy.
Love will get you through with the power of God, the divine, the universe. Whatever you want to.
As long as you have love, you will conquer the world.
Yes.
All your troubles.
and that you got to be happy. If you are happy, you can get through anything. The next question comes from Kristen, and she's from Naperville, Illinois. She's born on October 23rd, and this is a general question. So what do you see for her in the romantic category for 2022? No, COVID is not going to interfere with your dating this year like it did in 2020 and 2021.
I see her going out and having a good time. I don't really see anybody steady for her until April.
Oh, you're talking about a steady relationship. I think she feels that the pool's been dry. But 2020 and 2021 has had a lot of people running scared and hiding.
Yeah.
With the whole dating scene. And it's going to open up a little bit more. But don't forget, get your vaccines and your boosters and wear your masks. And until you know you're
safe.
Until you know you're safe, make sure you're wrapping it. Oh, wait a minute. What are we talking about? Wrapping your face with a mask.
Wearing the safety gear.
Remember, what are those masks called? The surgical masks?
I forget what they're called.
Go prepared for the dating scene in 2022. Go with your face mask and your condoms, and you are fine.
Oh, you are so bad.
Hey, this is love in the air, okay? And we're practicing safe love on this show.
Wait, that's really safe love.
Safe love. Hey, if you're gonna wrap it, you might as well mask it, okay?
Oh dear Lord, give us
wrap it,
strength.
mask it, and have some love. Cupid is struck. Janet from Rockford, Illinois, born the day after the independence of our great country, July 5th. And this is a relationship question. Does my boyfriend who passed have anything to say so I can have closure? Yes, psychic couples deal in mediumship too.
He loves you and it wasn't your fault.
Real quick, because we are the psychic couple, if Jennifer and I should disagree, we will have a little debate and further explanation on what we see and feel and the whole thing. If you hear me say nothing, that means I 100% agree with Jennifer. If you hear me chime in, I've gotten something more. He was bipolar.
There was no reason. There's no reason.
Undiagnosed bipolar,
any
untreated, and it was an accidental overdose. He did not intend to do it. And please, Janet, stop thinking that you could have been one to have prevented it or you were to blame. All he wants for you is for you to find happiness and love in your life. Hopefully that's enough closure for you, because if it isn't, Janet, we're more than welcome to help you more with this at psychiccouple.com, because we do private readings, and I'll discuss that later on in the show. The next one, Brenda from Surprise, Arizona. She was born on April 25th, and hers is a general question. What do you see for romance in this coming year for me? Is Cupid gonna strike? Is there a lot of kisses and hugs coming up in 2022 for Brenda?
I see something coming up pretty soon, like in March, for her.
Yes, Brenda, I totally agree with Jennifer.
So I
By
don't know if
tomorrow,
it's a new workplace or if it's a new coffee shop or somewhere different. But yeah, you meet somebody pretty soon.
by surprise. Oh, surprised in Surprise, Arizona.
Uh,
Brenda's surprised in Surprise, Arizona.
she lives in Surprise, Arizona.
In Surprise, Arizona.
Cool.
Yes. And no, she won't be surprised on Valentine's Day. Karen from Thornton, Colorado, born on February 9th. Another general question. Is there romance in Karen's life in 2022? Does Cupid strike?
When was she born?
Thornton,
What was her birthday?
Thornton, Colorado, February 9th.
Oh, day before my birthday. Fellow Aquarian.
Colorado. It's cold. It's snowy. It's dark. It's a lot like a New England winter, but probably a little more colder up there in the Rocky Mountains and probably a little more snow up there in the Rocky Mountains. And it's really hard to find a lot of love unless you're
May.
Yeah, I was going to say.
May or June. Somewhere around May or June.
It's a little hard finding a lot of love in the middle of a Rocky Mountain winter. In the middle of winter. So I'm actually getting a lot of heat.
Yeah, when everything starts.
It's going to heat up, baby. Oh, I'm talking about a romance life. A romantic
stop.
life. It's going to heat up when it gets hot outside. Going on. Lewis from the great state, the Nutmeg State, the Constitution State. From the great state of Connecticut, he's from New Haven. He's born on January 10th, and this is another general. I called it general. Is there going to be any romance in his life in 2022? Lewis.
I see a lot of dating. A lot of clubbing.
Next question comes from Helen in Columbia, Missouri. Her birthday is on August 26th. Another general one. What do you see for romance in my life for 2022? And I see it being very romantic tomorrow with your husband. There's someone hitting on you hot and heavy at work. Not a good idea to even fantasize in that direction. Not a good idea. But romance in your relationship with your husband is definitely going to be heating up, especially tomorrow on Valentine's Day. So yes, Helen will be surprised in Columbia, Missouri tomorrow. No, she's not in Arizona, but she will be surprised tomorrow. Next question comes from Charlie. No city or state. Born on July 27th. Another general question. What do you see for romance this coming year for me? You know what I found it odd was it always was Cupid. I never found it interesting to the thought of Cupid hitting me in the buttocks with anything. Cupid is a male cherubim, right?
Yeah.
Even though we can go into what angels are, and there is no genders in angel, it does appear to be a more masculine figure for the holiday. And thinking a male anywhere near my buttocks never really interested me too much. So why is there not a female chairman for Valentine's Day? Now that's a whole nother question. Now is Jennifer
I'm saying June or July.
for Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No name for this one. And this is in Macon, Georgia on June 16th. This is a relationship question. More specific, more right to the point. I have been hurt so many times in the past. When will I no longer be afraid of a relationship?
Well, that's going to be difficult because of the pain that you've suffered in the past. And it's just going to take time to build trust with somebody. The relationship you're working on now has potential.
Okay, next question. It is a generic or general question, sorry. And is this romance in 2022 for a person named Ben? Now, this is kind of difficult since there is no city, state, or country or birth date. Why do we need...
His name is Ben?
His name is Ben. Why do we need your first name? Not last, first. Why do we need your birth month and birthday, but not year? Why do we need the town and the state, but not, the town and the state, but not your actual street address? We need, it's a cold reading, but we need to really be able to zero in on the area so that there's a lot of Bens in the world.
Yeah.
So, Ben, this being a general question, and a lot of people aren't so comfortable with giving out a lot of
personal information.
And that could be the same reason. And I would say if you're that kind of like not wanting to give out more information, then
that information is general enough to give out without necessarily
our private readings.
Yourself.
Yeah, our private readings. With the private
are a little bit more in depth.
And yeah, you could give us all that information that we need. But if we're gonna do one on a show like this, have your question be a little more than a general question, Ben. I am getting something for a Ben. And the relationship you are in now, I would continue to pursue it. That's all I'll say for now. But in order for me to be 100% sure I'm talking about the right Ben, how about this? I'll put it to you this way. The Ben that is either listening live now or going to be listening to this show is the one that's going to be asking this question or did ask this question. You are where you need to be right now, and I would continue to pursue it. So the next question is Meredith. And she's from Evansville, Indiana, born on August 29th. She's a Virgo, the sign of love, relationship. When will my boyfriend propose?
Let's see here.
On the most proposed day of the year. Will it be on Valentine's Day? Will you get married on Valentine's Day? When will you get married? How many kids will you have? Will you have a happy life? How long will you be married? All these questions and much, much more could be answered to Meredith at psychiccouple.com with a private reading. But for your one question, when will my boyfriend propose? Evansville, Indiana, August 29th. Well, let me put
Not
it.
this year. I'm thinking maybe another year or two.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna chime in and say it was Jennifer was going further and further down the road to find out when he was going to propose.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something anytime soon, Meredith, then you need to be sending Cupid his way a couple more times a year than just
A couple hints.
Yes. Jonas, born on September 4th, another Virgo. Jonas's question is a general question. And will there be any romantic escapades in 2022 for Jonas?
April.
And he's not one of the Jonas brothers.
Yes.
No.
In April, he'll find somebody.
We do a celebrity, kind of like a celebrity gossip prediction show. We do that at the end of the year.
Yeah.
That's on our website, psychiccouples.com, for all of 2022.
You can also go to cbezio.com, right?
Yes, cbezio.com. Yep. It's part of our spiritual and paranormal experiences. When we take off our spiritual and paranormal researchers, which we've now coined the term psychic discoverer, we take off our psychic couple hat and put on the psychic discoverer hat into our other show known as spiritual and paranormal experiences. Our psychic predictions are on that day we become a psychic couple, and we do
Psychic couple stuff.
and we do that only for a brief little segment on the show every single week, or we do multiple shows at the end of the year like we did in 2021. Yes, all 5 and plus hours of predictions. So if you want to hear what we had to say about 2022, and apparently it was a lot.
Yeah.
Because we were shocked.
We hadn't done any in a long time.
We were shocked that we had that much to say about what's coming up this year. So going on to our next question comes from Bob. He was born on October 6th. This is a relationship question. More specific, should I move in with my boyfriend?
Oh, yes. Go for it, Bob.
Boy, there was a little enthusiasm with that one. Bob, that psychic couple over there is giving you a little bit of a rocket, baby.
It'll be fun.
Little enthusiasm. Okay, Cynthia.
Why wait? Life is short.
Next question comes from Cynthia from Columbia, Missouri. Born on March 10th. It's a general question. And what do you see for romance this year for me? And I will take this one myself. So you sit back, you relax. This is my Valentine's Day present for you. I'm going to take Cynthia. Cynthia, this is going to be a very romantic, very, very romantic year for you. So do your thing, girl. It's going to be fun, fun, fun. You know that song, Girls Just Want to Have Fun? Well, you're going to be having a very fun year in the romance department this year. How was that for an answer? Going on to the next question. Madison, born on April 8th. This is a relationship question. Should I accept my boyfriend's proposal? Ooh. What does Jennifer have to say about this one?
Yes. Accept the proposal. It's just an engagement. And see how things go from there and how you feel.
In the past, an engagement was your opportunity to get to know the person.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Get to know them.
Oh, and now it's more like an engagement is for you are spending time preparing for the wedding. You've already known the person, you already know you want to marry the person, but yeah, use the engagement as an opportunity to get to know the person who you are committing to for the rest of your life.
Exactly. That's what the engagement's for.
Yes. The next question comes from Sam, born on April 23rd. It's a generic or general question. What do you see for romance this year for me?
What was
Sam the man. It's a general question. And what do you see for romance this year for me? That was a question I had put out there for everybody. If you wanted a general question for today's show. What do you see for romance this year for me? Was the generic question I put out. For the general...
I understood that. You already said it 3 times.
Yes. Well, while you are not talking, I just keep talking.
Oh, well, you're saying the same thing over and over again.
Well, don't pay attention to me. Pay attention to the acoustic records. Because Sam the man is waiting for his answer.
I see him going out on dates and having fun. I don't really see anybody coming into view for another year and a half.
Yes. Slow to date. Slow to build the relationship. But remember, you are laying the foundation for a long-term relationship for the rest of your life. You can't rush sometimes, and some people cannot be rushed. And although he may want to, I'm ready, okay, no, these things aren't rushed. Sam, you are not the type of person that likes to be rushed. And if a woman comes on too strong, you are the type to back away. And that's your tendency. The universe is going to send you in your due time, the right time for you.
The right woman.
Yes. The next one is Malcolm, born on June 30th. He's a Cancer, Malcolm, he's a Cancer. And it's a relationship. I'm in love with a woman who is married. What is going to happen in the relationship? I have one answer for you, and then I have the psychic couple's answer for you. And I do remove my personal biases and prejudice towards when I'm giving somebody a psychic prediction. So I do want to say that Jennifer and I both do. We give you what we get. I do my best to filter out my own, Jennifer does too, her own personal biases.
She's never going to leave her husband for you. So just stop the relationship.
Okay, so I have a question for you. I have a couple of, what do you see for Love is in the Air for Tom Brady this year? He's retiring. He's building a new mega mansion on a private island.
Oh. I see a lot of arm candy.
Oh, a lot of out in the public with his spouse.
Yeah.
Do you see any relationship news when it comes to Dolly Parton?
No, she's really always been private. Her and her husband have been very happy for many, many years. He might make 1 or 2 public appearances, but they're very few and far between.
And I'm surprised I actually put this name down, but no, Bruce Springsteen.
He's been sick.
I was just going to say, I see health concerns, But no, Bruce, you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to affect your relationship.
Yeah.
Billy Joel.
I really haven't heard much about him lately.
I see come August there is going to be a relationship scandal issue. Yeah. Bruce Willis.
Oh, jeez.
I'm hearing wedding bells. Now, I don't know if it's one of his children or if it's him. But I'm hearing wedding bells, and I'm hearing the end of June, beginning of July. In a lot of movies lately, Angelina Jolie.
Oh.
Any kind of relationship news for her?
She's in and out with Brad still.
You're going to find that out. And I think you're going to find that out also coming in September. That, wait a minute, she was seen out in public with Brad. Again. And again. And again. And again. Is there a relationship? Or are they just parents to their children? Or is this actually a relationship between Brad and Angela? Well, you're going to maybe come to find out that they may not have been
so broken
married, but they never really ended their
whole relationship.
They were good in bed, okay? And they both enjoyed each other. What they did outside of the bedroom was a whole other story. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he'll be back.
Yeah, but him, he's in the dating scene. He's not.
I see him. When you said he's in his, I think he hurt his back more than he's been letting on in this recent automobile injury. And I see health concerns involving his back. That will affect his ability to go out and be Mr. Man out of town.
Yeah.
Drake. Do you see any romance? Love in the air.
Oh, there's always love in the air around Drake.
No, I'm not talking about what you think of Drake. I'm talking about what's going on with Drake.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh. Sorry, my confusion.
I don't love Drake.
Here we go. So I got to spend another year apologizing for something I said around Valentine's Day.
Oh, stop.
Just joking. Just
be.
Joking, darling. Just joking.
You better be.
That's it? There's always love and romance around Jake?
Drake. Yes.
I didn't say Jake. I said Drake.
I don't know what you said, but it wasn't Drake.
Okay. And this, I think, is the only one on my list that is a double name. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom. Relationship scandal issue.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Katy seen in public with somebody else. Oh, no. What are we going to do? It meant nothing.
Okay.
It meant nothing.
Of course not. I believe you.
Meghan Markle, the princess.
Oh.
Harry and Meghan.
They're always in the news.
But this is about relationship and love and Valentine's Day and
end up with another baby.
This year or an announcement?
This year.
Best wishes for Prince Charles, who has recently come out that he has suffered from COVID. Our daughter has now suffered from COVID twice. We have two daughters. Both of them have had COVID. One of them have had COVID twice.
Yes. It's not fun.
And survived them, knock on wood. They both are fully vaccinated and boosted and had breakthrough cases. So please, protect yourself when you're out there dating.
Yes, get those vaccines. Wear your masks.
Social distance. So you never said Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
I told you they're going to be in the news with a new baby.
An announcement or a new baby?
An announcement.
Okay. Because if she got pregnant on Valentine's Day, it's a possibility. 2022, we have a new royal.
Oh, no, not this year.
Okay. I just want to be clear that because I started having a bunch of questions on your answer. Rihanna. There's a lot of kissing and hugging going on this year for Rihanna.
Yeah, there's a new baby this year.
Baby. A baby bump?
Yes.
In March? In the news?
I don't know.
A baby bump in the news in March.
And then in March.
Yeah, it's going to be in the news. It's going to be all over the news next month. Rihanna is at a baby bump. It is!
That's it.
Paris Hilton.
Money scandal.
No, we're not doing psychic predictions for these. This is relationship. Money scandal involving her relationship. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, that's why I wanted to drill down a little deeper on this one, because it is involving a relationship and it's a money scandal. Yes, someone you love dearly has been embezzling from you for a very long time, and you will find out about it. And so will we, because it will be part of the superstars in the news, also known as gossip, ladies and gentlemen. Gossip.
Also known as the Star or Inquirer.
Michael Bublé. Will he
New
get
music.
about romance?
Yes.
Number one song.
Yes.
First song on his album.
Yes.
Romance. Music. Michael Bublé. And this very sexy for her age, Halle Berry. What do you see for this year for romance?
I see her in a new movie.
I see her coming up really, really soon in a very unbelievably erotic and sexy commercial. People will be quite surprised to find out that the 60 is the new wow Halle Berry era. Do I have the hots for Halle Berry?
Yeah.
Maybe I do. I don't know.
You always have.
I think she'd be a hot woman, okay? I'm sorry.
She's cute. She is.
Well, we are getting to the end of our show.
Yeah.
And in 2 days, we're going to do another show on the 15th.
But that's...
Same time, same place.
That's the live psychic readings.
Yes, readings. All questions. We need your name, birthday, birth month, city, state, country, and...
Question.
And you didn't appear to do so good with just the general question.
Yeah, that's too general, especially when they don't give a name, or don't give a birthday, or don't give a place, or don't give a state or a country. It really, really is just general, and I can't hone in on people.
So think about
That's why it took me so long to come up with some of the answers.
Oh, I know, because you're trying to GPS them right in on who they're talking about.
And it's very difficult to hone in on people when you don't give me the information I'm looking for.
Now, Jennifer is the type where she uses the classic records. So it's literally like she pulls a book off the shelf of a library and she's reading it from the shelf of the library. And like this one was about love and romance. So she's going to go right to the love and romance section of your life chart. Me, my ability to do psychic predictions is either I get flooded with a ton of information from who knows where, or I get absolutely nothing. Zero. That's why I said I will take this one, because for some reason 3 questions beforehand Meredith's was screaming at me. So I had a few things I needed to say in order to quiet it, in order to move on and go on.
In order to quiet the noise.
And we will be doing on our 2-2-2-2, we will be doing a special spiritual and paranormal readings. That's right. What is that bump that what is that goes bump in the night? What did I just see in the sky? What is that standing behind me?
What's the name of the show?
It is live with it's live psychic readings with a psychic couple. It's a special spiritual and paranormal readings. On 2-2-2-2. And I might even tell you what 2-2-2-2, because I do numerology, astrology, tarot also. So I might even get into what 2-2-2-2-2-2-2, what 2 means.
Hey,
what?
If I called you, would you do a tarot reading for me?
I could do a mock tarot reading for you to show you how we do tarot readings.
But if somebody wanted you to do a tarot reading, and they called you, would you do it?
On the spiritual paranormal reading one?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
If somebody called you to do
one question, tarot reading. That means I'd flip 3 cards and give you your answer based on what the tarot cards are saying, not what I'm getting as a psychic prediction.
See, I was just wondering, because people can call in for a private reading. I was just wondering if you do tarot too, because I know I can do tarot.
Oh yeah, if you want a private reading and you want us to do tarot because you are more comfortable with tarot, and we know some people are. Some people are more comfortable with astrology. We'll do a private reading with astrology. Tell us what sign you are. Tell us, and I think we get questions like, I'm a Gemini and my boyfriend is a Cancer. Are we a good match? Or we didn't really get that many questions like that.
No, nothing complicated.
Yeah, so, but we can get into that. Or I'm starting a new job tomorrow on February 14th, 2022. Is that a good day to start a new job? And
or is that going to be the job I love for the rest of my life?
Yes, that's numerology. We do that also. And effective this show, we moved live with the psychic readings on Twitter from my personal Twitter at Cbazio to at Psychic Couple. So we are now on Twitter at Psychic Couple. That's twitter.com/Psychic Couple. But our show, our live psychic readings with the Psychic Couple are at Psychic Couple. Remember, we are also taking spiritual and paranormal experiences. We love to hear your experiences. If you don't know what they are, we can help. If you'd like to become a sponsor or a contributor to Live with the Psychic Readings with a Psychic Couple, or spiritual and paranormal experiences, our other show, just contact us at cbezio.com.
Yeah, that's www.cbezio.com. cbezio.com. And you can contact us there also for any kind of readings you might like. And like we discussed tonight, we do tarot too. We do Reiki, and we can do readings. And everything is for $1 a minute, and it starts out with 30 minutes, and we go from there.
And just so that everybody knows, on our website at psychiccouple.com, it explains how you can get on the show live. We have a live call-in number, 860-866-4793. I think as we moved into the technological age, more and more people are using electronic media than they are using the good old-fashioned Alexander Graham Bell's invention of the phone.
Yeah.
But that's fine. We do have it, 860-866-4793. Call in, talk to us live.
We can use the telephone, we can video chat, we can do lots of things these days.
And our website talks about the different payment types that we take, how you can get in touch with us. And the Psychic Couple is an association with the Society for Spiritual and Paranormal Research.
And the Church of Love and Light.
The Paranormal News at paranormalnews.org. The Psychic Discoverer at psychicdiscoverer.com. And we post to our website, all of the websites, where we can be found on social media, and you would be surprised where we are. We are everywhere.
Oh yes, we are everywhere.
Under different names like Paranormal News, UFO, UAP Chaser,
Storm Chaser,
Beyond This Illusion, Sylvia Brown. If you go to facebook.com/group/
American Dream.
If you type in Sylvia Brown under Facebook, you come up with my group.
www.cbezio.com.
Yes. So, until Tuesday night in 2 days, yes, we take tomorrow off. Hopefully I'll have a better voice.
Or not, we won't have to listen to you at all.
Hopefully you'll have a better attitude, or we won't have
My
to.
attitude is always perfect.
Until then, everybody
Yes, you just smile and shut up. I love it.
Until then, everybody have a wonderful, enjoyable,
Stay
and very
safe.
romantic, loving Valentine's Day.
Stay safe, everybody. You know you're loved. Bye.